heck? So we actually, what? Oh, my Lanta. And by the way, if you are judging the hot mess that we have in the back of our van, I have no excuse for that. I definitely don't want to come here in the summertime.
All right, today we're going to a place that we visited about 10 years ago, and we wanted to take you guys along. Today's the day.
So we actually used to live in the same area that we're living now. We lived about 8-9 years ago, and we used to go to this place. But since we've been here this time, we just haven't had, well, the one day we were going to go out there, Hillary ruined it with the flood. So let's head that direction. So it has been a little bit of a drag to be so far away from the grandbabies. You full-time RVers especially know about that. But once a month, we send them a sweet little card. So we're gonna stop at the post office really quick and drop these in the mailbox.
All right, so we found the perfect boondocking spot. I don't know if you can see in the distance, but right up this road is where the actual entrance to the wildlife refuge is. It's a nice open area. We still get one bar Verizon signal out here. It's just a perfect place to just spend the night, or a few nights, because there's a 14-day limit on the BLM land. Beautiful view, not a lot of trees.
So I'm not totally sure if we're gonna boondock here tonight. It's kind of right on the road, but it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. But look, did you guys see down there? This is kind of a hill. Sometimes on camera you can't see like uphill, downhill. But down this hill a little bit, it's kind of tucked in. So maybe we'll just drive down there. And there's a little fire pit here. So it actually might turn out to be a perfect place to boondock tonight. All right, so that boondocking spot that we just showed you is like right behind me. But as you pull up, as soon as you see this, of course you can't go past here and camp, but right behind me was the BLM, right? So you guys can camp there, but now we're entering Ash Meadows Park. This isn't allowed to camp right here. Okay, you guys see this sign behind me? This is a little hint of what we're going to see today. It says Ash Meadows, where the desert springs to life. We're gonna see something and you'll be like, what the heck? All right, so we're just pulling into the visitor center. A few years ago when we first started coming here, when we lived here, there was no visitor center. Or was there?
I think there was like an old
like a
building.
shack or something. But now they've got this gorgeous visitor center. We were here on opening day and actually met the artist that did some of the work here. If I can find that picture, I'll post it here. But we're ready to go check out the visitor center and go for a little walk. So let's go in.
All right, although we have a nice day, I want you to know that there is covered parking out here made up of solar panels. And over here, you'll see that there's plenty of room for RVs and buses. So if you wanted to come out here and visit, happen to have your camper hitched, you're in good shape.
So we were out here a few weeks ago just when Hillary hit, and I know a lot of the roads were closed. Are they all back open? Or
Not north.
Okay.
They're redoing those roads up to Long Street Cabin.
Oh, gotcha,
Everything
gotcha.
else is open.
So we can walk all the paths,
absolutely,
like,
yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so the most important thing is the shopping. So let me show you something that I already found that I must have. Look, you guys, look. How cute is he? I know that's not what I should want because I should want something with a pup fish. So we'll get to that later, but the reason the Ash Meadows is like super famous for its pup fish, that's why it's here, that's why it's preserved, because of these pup fish. But I mean, how cute though. How cute are these? Anyway, it's just a small visitor center and it's a small little shopping space, but yeah, it's super cute and the people here are super friendly. There's some volunteer positions here too if you're wanting to go work out in the middle of nowhere. Also, we actually know quite a few homeschoolers and road schoolers. I just think visitor centers are the best for that kind of thing. Oh, look. Oh, that's creosote. It's known as the little stinker. It means little stinker in Spanish, but I don't think it's a little stinker. See, let me show you. Can you see it here? This is creosote, and it is all over the place out here. And I actually like the smell of it, but it is really strong. But after a rain, which is rare, obviously out here in the desert, but after a rain, that creosote is so strong, and the whole valley just is lit up with it. I really like it. I don't know why they call it a little stinker. Look, little video to show the pupfish. You guys really should come out here. We're about an hour from Pahrump and about 2 hours from Las Vegas. So if you live in Las Vegas, this is a really fun day trip. So we just came out of the back of the visitor center, as you saw, and we're just gonna take this walk. You will be so surprised at what we see, you guys. What do you see? Can you guys see through there? See if these guys can see through here. See, I understand Walter. Somebody said about Walter. Oh, how he loved the colors and the creatures of the Mojave Desert. I miss Missouri. We love out east all of the green and all the places that we visit that have all the green and all the trees. We just love it. And when we first moved to the desert many, many years ago, I hated it. Remember, I was like, there is no life here. There's no green. I was all mad about it. This is when we lived in West Desert of Utah. It's right on the border of Utah and Nevada, and it's out in the middle of nowhere. Even more than this, if that's possible. And I just hated the desert, but boy, I've learned to love it. The colors are just different, but the landscapes are so pretty, and I love it. Okay, it's been nothing but desert, desert, desert. And then look, we're coming up on a bunch of green and foliage, and we'll see what's on the other side here.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. It is so miraculous. Oh my gosh. And the funny thing is I knew, like, it's been a lot of years, but I knew what I was going to see, and it still catches me off guard. Look at this, you guys. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. The guy in the visitor center was like, don't accidentally fall in the water. I think he was telling me, don't go swimming. It's not allowed. I could see why he has to tell people that. It's so tempting. Look at that. I wonder how deep this one is. Did the kiosk say, honey, how deep it is? All these springs. We'll see if we can clamp eyes on a pupfish for you. That's why it's here, Springs Preserve, is it's protecting the pupfish. Oh, you can see that the springs must be like over here, because you can see how the water is.
Now they did say
moving.
the water from the spring is actually coming off the Spring Mountains, which is many, many miles away from here, and it takes 1,000 years for it to seep through the mountain and come out here. So this water is literally 1,000 years old.
Sweet. And this isn't the only one. Let's go check out another one. What is this? I have to touch it. I'm gonna have to find out what this is. Oh, you said, is this a grapevine? Which it does look like a grapevine. But they were all gone. But are these, what is this? Let's squish it. Look how grapey. Dean never wants me to taste stuff. It's sweet. He doesn't want me to die or something. Oh, that tastes good. I want to eat a bunch of them. But Dean says it is unwise. And he's probably right. But no, I do think that they're grapes. They're very yummy. We'll find out what they are and either tell you later or we'll write it on the screen right here. Look at this guy, you guys. A grasshopper mouse eats scorpions. And we could have used that little critter the other day because we were sitting out at the RV park and we were watching the sunset like we do pretty much every night. And all of a sudden I saw kind of a movement out of the corner of my eye. And so I think you got your flashlight on the phone and we looked at, because it had started getting pretty dark and I couldn't see it. And I looked down and there was a scorpion just maybe 6-8 inches away from my for my foot. It was going to crawl over my foot. I freaked out. And I could totally use that critter to come and eat that scorpion. But I think this is sage. Isn't this desert sage? Here, let's smell it. I don't know. It doesn't smell as sagey as I thought. So I just like to taste stuff to see what it is. Just a tiny bit. And look, if you could see Dean right now, he's like shaking his head and rolling his eyes because he doesn't think I should just eat stuff. But I'm always eating stuff off the ground and bushes because I want to see if they're poisonous or no, if they taste good or whatever. That's how I know what they are. I don't like make a salad out of stuff I don't know. I just like to taste stuff to see what it is.
So what a lot of people don't realize is that, believe it or not, developers went in and started just buying up large tracts of land out here. In fact, there are estimated 30,000 homes that were going to be built in this area around all these springs.
That would have just destroyed it.
So next, I'm excited about this. This is my favorite part of Ash Meadows. This is called Point of Rocks. I love the mountains. There are mountains all around us here, but there's still that beautiful stream that kind of runs through there, created by these crystal clear springs. I'm sure a lot of people will ask, are pets allowed? The answer is yes, they are allowed. They're pet friendly, however, they have to be on a leash. Also, another question a lot of people ask is, can you swim? And the answer is no, except for one place called Crystal Reservoir.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to take you guys there today, but we'll come back and take you guys there some other time. So as we've been walking along, we've noticed that some of these mesquite trees, not the screw bean mesquite, but these other mesquite, what are they?
Called honey mesquite.
Yeah, a lot of them are dead. And so Dean was asking the lady in the visitor center about it.
They said they've been dying off now for a while, and they keep sending all sorts of specialists in here to try to figure out why it is. They thought maybe it was a bug. They didn't know what exactly was going on. And they still don't know the answer. Yeah. But it is only affecting the honey mesquite, but it is just devastating them.
Which is sad. I'm glad it's not the screw bean mesquite, because with those, they have the pods that, I don't know, in an emergency situation, I guess, if you had to, you could get the pods and you can ground those up for flour. Right. And make breads and such. But yeah, it'd be nice if they could figure out what's going on. Oh, look. Yeah, I remember this one. Oh, there's the pupfish. I see him. You guys see the pupfish down there, the little blue fish? How cute is that?
You know, a lot of people are probably going, why are you making this such a big deal out of these little fish? This is the only place in the entire world where this particular type of fish is in Ash Meadows. So that's why they wanted to make sure they protected it. But it's just crazy. The only place in the entire world where you'll find this fish.
Plus, they're cute. See right behind me, you guys? That's what we were talking about with the honey mesquite and the screw bean mesquite. There they are side by side. One's dead, one's not. And they just don't know why. Super sad. Boardwalk, every once in a while I'll notice a little lizard just take off. Oh, I remember this spot. Isn't this a spot where the Native Americans made flour out of the mesquite pods? You see these holes? You put the mesquite pods in there and pound with, you know, some kind of like something and make flour. Like a pestle. Oh, yeah. So this is the end of the trail for Point of the Rocks Trail, I think is what it's called. Dean loves this place. He says you said it's like your favorite, right?
Of all the places.
Yeah. It's not my favorite because it doesn't have, like, I like the pools of water. But, like, I get what he's saying because he loves it up here because you can see the whole valley and it's just really cool views up here.
And they've got these high-powered little binoculars up here. In fact, when I was looking through there a little bit ago, I saw Missouri.
You did?
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
You see the grandbabies?
I did. I waved to them.
That's nice. They probably didn't see you, though, because they didn't have the high-powered binoculars. It is a pretty cool view, though. Well, friends, you know it's been a good day when your back window looks like this. I think we're done for today, but we wanted to bring you over here really quick and show you. See this sign? We've got, let's see, what's on that sign? The cabin and the reservoir.
2 more springs.
Right? So there's still a lot of places to see. So you'll have to come back with us when it gets a little bit cooler and we can take you to these other places. And until next time, this is Grassroots Living, reminding you to get down to the grassroots, what makes you happy, and live your love.
We're thinking of you. We'll catch you next time.
Peace out. So if you need to come out here and spend the night, there's the Longstreet Casino, only about 5 or so miles away, and it's got a hotel and a swimming pool, by the way, little restaurant and an RV park in the back with full hookups. So if it's not a day trip from Las Vegas and you're needing to spend the night, there is definitely a place for you.